Peace, welcome back to Essence Tarot, and this is going to be a twin flame update. So let's see what's going on with the masculine, twin flame, as well as the divine feminine. Spirit, what is it you'd like to let us know? Okay, so your twin is still stuck in bondage. There still needs to be some clearing going on with your partner. The bondage that they're dealing with is whatever it is that they decided to take on, whether it's commitment to a relationship with a karmic, or it could be children, jobs, but whatever it is, it's definitely material, and it's unnecessary to be in. So it's keeping the masculine in bondage, keeping them in cycle, okay, in that same cycle. Let's see if we can put some light on. So you got future, okay. So Spirit is saying they will break out of, they will come up out of that bondage, or some of them will go into the bondage in the near future. Hopefully they coming out of it, but we will have to see it on the reading. So if they're not in bondage now, and you have a partner who doesn't have a wife, doesn't have children, don't work, doesn't deal with anything really toxic, and they're actually a cool person, but you're still not a separation because this person has some sort of bondage, maybe some childhood wounds they need to heal, but there is still something that they need to deal with, okay? But you do have the near future. So some of them will either come out of that bondage, okay? Some of them will come out of that bondage in the near future, and come towards their purpose. Some of them are still trapped in bondage. Alright, so you got trust. Trust is in the universe. Trust in your partner. Trust that they will find their way out of it. So in the near future, there will be, there will be a test that's going to happen where the masculine or the feminines, masculines will come into union with you, okay, in the near future, when they break free from this bondage, to test your trust in them, okay, to test your faith in the journey, okay, and it's not just the faith in the body, it's more the faith in yourself that reflects yourself through them. So let's see what else is going on. So they do have some of them right now, okay, some of them right now due to, this bondage is kind of traumatizing them right now, okay. It's causing them to have some kind of trust issues. Some of them may come out of a relationship where they feel like they would rather be alone right now and they just need some time. Yeah, so you got lies and liar. So there's, they're dealing with lies, okay? They're dealing with living lies, okay? Telling lies and being of the lie, okay? So some of them just feel, like they can't trust anyone, okay? So sometimes when they come into union, they feel like they can't trust themselves with someone so special, or just can't trust them because they don't, trust the journey, okay? One more, Spirit. Unhappy. Okay, so they're, like I told you, some of them are most definitely unhappy in the situations that they are in. Okay, they're dealing with this toxic issues. They're dealing with toxic relationships right now. The masculine and feminines who choose to take an alternative route to be with someone else, okay, because the bondage could be, like I said, their past lives, and as far as like relationships that they're in. Some of them could be, like I said, in a relationship, dating, okay, but in the near future they will come out of it. But when they come out of it, they're going to be damaged, okay, because some of them didn't really learn the lesson, and then they run to another karmic situation. But some of them will come to you, and some of them will face you. But when they face you, it's going to take a lot of trust and a lot of respect to actually get through it. But the masculines and feminines out there who are choosing to be with others, they're not completely happy. You got some that felt like, they might have made the wrong choice. They might have made the wrong choice, okay? Some of them are curious to know where their future is going, okay? Because some of them had chose to abandon ship, okay? So it's like they feel like, deep down inside they feel like, let me pull some romance cards real quick. Deep down inside they feel like, wow, I chose someone else over, because they didn't really understand what was going on, okay? They didn't understand what was going on. They were so stuck in that reality, that programming they put themselves into, okay? This is what that bondage is. That bondage is trapped in past, trapped in the past, okay? Some of them can't move to the future yet because they still haven't closed that chapter, okay? But some of them will learn a lesson, and some of them will move to the future, okay? A few different kind of energies channeling in right now. But it's going to take a lot of trust to get over the past of lying and cheating and being deceiving. It's caused a lot of people in this union unhappiness, and in other unions unhappiness. It's like a repeated cycle over and over and over. Okay, Spirit told me to pull 2 cards. Let me pull 2 cards. So we got love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So like I said earlier, like the masculine and feminine energy, okay, whoever chooses to be the one who deceives themselves, they, they feel like they haven't loved themselves enough to accept who they truly are. Then how can they actually forgive themselves? Okay, because a lot of them, when they come into this, knowledge, they start to feel bad. Yeah, see, you got healing family issues. Okay, it could be whatever issues that they're dealing with. Okay, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, but like I said, some of them still have that childhood wound that they have to heal. Some of them still have, growing up to do that they haven't done, and facing the reality. Okay. But yeah, like I said, some of them they don't love themselves enough to set themselves free from that reality of dealing with other people. Okay. But it's going to, in order for them to heal, they have to love. Okay. But the love that they were, experiencing was never truly love. It was just like torture in a way. Some of them just put on that smile, like maybe their parents or their family or their friends rooted them on with the person that they with. Like, yeah, you need to be with them. This person is a good trophy wife, or a good trophy husband, or they got money so they could take care of you, or whatever it was. But they were still unhappy. Okay, and they still had somewhat trust issues. Okay, so let's see. So they know it's going to take love to actually set them free. True love. Divine love. Okay? They're learning the difference between true love, divine love. Okay? And they're healing that part of themselves. They kind of feel bad. They kind of feel bad that they actually turned their back on their truth. And they don't know how to actually say sorry in a way and truly mean it. They'll say sorry when they're ready to say sorry. They'll stop lying when they're ready to stop lying. But that's the arrogant part of themselves. That's the ego part of themselves. Okay? So if some of them do come back to you, which they will, they won't know how to say sorry. They won't know what to do. Okay? And a lot of them are unhappy, but they just won't tell you that they're unhappy. They're not going to tell you that they're unhappy. They're going to just lie about it. They're lying about their unhappiness. Okay? They have trust issues out the wazoo, and that bondage is keeping them stuck, that they can't seem to move towards their future, even if they try to. Every time they try to move a step forward, there's someone always pulling them 10 steps back. You know, either if it's a karmic coming out of nowhere saying she's pregnant, you know, or, you know, some sort of situation where they're having like a pregnancy scare, okay, which will entrap the masculine or feminine, you know, into their little realm that they're in, dealing with this person. This person does not want to let them go. Okay, it don't matter what they did to them. You know, they don't want to let them go. They don't want to let them go. And they feel trapped. And they still feel trapped. Okay. So the reason why they can't set themselves free from this toxic energy is because they still don't have enough love for themselves, enough to see their way out of it, to love themselves out of the situation. It's more like the other person is pretty much consuming them with attention and love, and it's creating this bond, like they're trauma bonding. It's like every time this partner, every time the divine partner try to leave the situation, okay, this emotional partner, emotional karmic would cry, how can you leave me? If it's a masculine, he's like, same way, because if it's a masculine feminine and she's tapped into that frequency, her reflection would be, the other counterpart would be feminine. So they would be emotional. Okay? And then they would deal with the fact of, wow, this doesn't balance me out. This is more like I feel obligated to do something, but something keeps telling me I don't have to do something. So it's hard for them to trust their own opinions. So it's definitely causing them a lot of unhappiness because they feel like they have not yet healed on their own timing. They feel like other people are making them. Excuse the noise in the background. So let's see what else, Spirit. Clarify the bondage. Yeah, see. A lot of arguing, fighting. They, going through the trauma. Fighting every day, all day. Okay? The bondage, like I said, all the pity card and, all the come back to me, don't leave me, and if they do leave, to be ready to go, they just find some reason to convince them to stay. And it works. But that's that bondage there. I know this person, or what they believe, this person loves me. That's, they think this is love. And that's not love. So the bondage is drama, like they're drawn to drama. They're drawn to going through hell fire, and not getting out of it. Okay, to go through hell and fire, you got to get through it and see a better day. And they're not seeing a better day in this connection, okay? They're not loving themselves first enough to where if that partner doesn't want to be with them, accepting the fact that they don't want to be with them. Okay, so let's clarify the future. So 2 cards came out. One is loss, and then the next one is cutting off. Okay, so yeah, they both upside down. So they're just holding on. Okay, so there's upside down. Upside right, this would be loss, and this would be cutting off situations. But in the future, it's like they holding on. Okay, it's upside down, so it's the opposite of itself. Okay, so they don't want to lose. They don't want to let go. And this is why a lot of them tend to come into relationships when they haven't closed any chapters. Okay. They're not ready to let go. So when they come to you, they still have that open chapter. Okay, when they come back to you, divine, they still have open chapters they have not let go yet in the near future. Okay, in the near future, it's going to be hard for them to let that, because it's bondage. They enjoy drama. Some of them will bring and reflect that relation to the new relationship. How they would say, don't bring your old relationship into your new relationship. Well, in this case, they so traumatized that they're going to bring what's going on in the past into the new relationship, and then they're going to try to compare the two. Okay, so let's see what goes on. Trust. Got another 2 cards. So you do have, you got gossip, a lot of gossiping. Okay, a lot of drama. He say, she say information. Like, they're going to bring that. Okay, so they having a lot of trust issues due to that, as well as them trying to bring luck and happiness. So they're going to say, okay, so trust that they will be coming. But when they come, they're going to be bringing that drama, that he say, she say. Okay, they're going to be doing that. In the near future, they're not going to let their situation go completely. They're going to still have it in the background, floating around. That chapter in their life is still going to be open. They're still going to be drawn to it. Okay? But when it comes to their trust issues, they have a problem with that because they have not let go. Okay? And this person, they're going to be, they're attracted to this drama. Okay? They love the drama. They love the gossip. They love to, some of them just like that third party shit. They like it. They love that third party connection. They love 2 people arguing over one because they feel special. Okay? So they do have trust issues. They have trust issues. Let's clarify that liar, please. So, yeah, commitment. So be mindful when they come in. Okay? They will be lying about commitment. They will be lying about committing to you. All right? They will be lying about their commitments to you. Okay? Like I said, they're going to bring that old baggage into this new situation with you because they have not yet healed from that. That situation has caused them so much pain. All right? They could be lying to you about letting it go when they really haven't let it go. They're still going to bring that into your world, and it actually turns them on. Drama, gossip, he say, she say, fighting over one person. They love this shit. Okay, so they will be lying about the way they feel about you. They will be lying about how they feel about the other person. They will be lying about letting this person go, and they're in their relationship lying about how they let you go. But really, they probably been checking you out on social media, following your Facebook, Instagram, or praying and hoping, or emailing you and hoping that you will reply back so that they can play this triangulation game. They love that shit. Let's see what's unhappy. Yeah, so they're unhappy because some of them don't have the resources that they want. Okay? Some of them have no finances the way that they want. Okay? Some of them are broke as a joke and need supply. So the reason why they're not letting this other, kind of sounds like a narcissistic behavior, because they're not letting it go and they have not yet healed from their past wounds, whether it was old relationship or childhood wounds. Okay? They don't have the resources to take care of themselves. So they come in to you, the breadwinner. Okay? Because they don't have none. So they will lie about their commitment to you. And they may just future fake you. Okay? They may just tell you what you want to hear in order to come into union with you. Okay? So be mindful, protect your heart when it comes to, a toxic masculine feminine who has not yet let their past go. If they are not coming in, it's because some of them will come in and tell you, hey, I want to build this relationship with you, and then, and just play you until they get what they want. So they're coming to use you for your resources and tell you what you want to hear just to get their rocks off. They don't care anything about your feelings. Okay? They still have not yet loved themselves or healed themselves. Sad to say. They still have their own past issues to heal from. Their own childhood to heal from. Okay? So they're going to try to come back to you, but they're bringing that baggage. They're bringing that baggage to their new relationship. And it's toxic to have that in in your life. Okay? So if you're masculine or feminine who chooses to come in does not let go of their past, then they will bring it to you. Okay? So let's see what else. So yeah, they're not the bondage that they're in is toxic. Okay? It's a toxic relationship. Okay? And their soul is telling them, because it's not anything to do with spirit here. This is just the physical behavior. Okay, this is the 3D. Their soul is telling them, hey, listen, love yourself first. Heal your issues. Okay, heal your issues and love yourself first. Okay, heal your childhood wounds. Forgive those who did trespass you when you were young and older. Karmic is, the karmics out there that they're dealing with, these toxic relationships, they're trespassing against them. And that's how spirit feel. So spirit's going to reflect that. Spirit's going to reflect that to this masculine and feminines out there. Okay? And show them that you are trapped in an illusion. You are trapped in a bondage. Okay? You are trapped in an illusion that you need to get out of. Of course, they're going to argue with you. Of course, they're going to fight with you. Okay? But you still have to, whether it's your divine partner who's causing the toxicity in your relationship or the karmic causing the toxicity in your relationship, if this person is stuck in their own ways, you must let them go, because trying to help them come out of a reality, trying to show them to love themselves is not going to work. Okay? Even if you did mimic their behaviors, they're not going to let it, they're not going to, come on now. They need that self-worth. They need that self-love. So your twin flame, your life partner, your partner is dealing with this right now. If you're wondering why they're not here yet, or why you feel so much anxiety and so much pain coming out of the blue, because it's possible that you guys still have that line of communication open in the spirit realm, that it manifests in the physical. When you get your messages, they get their messages. Some of us choose to accept it, and some of us choose to deny it. The more you deny it, the harder it gets. Okay? So they're trapped into that bondage of, I want to be, like, I think I did a reading the other day, and it was about them, how they care about their finances. I think it was a chakra healing. How they care more about their finances. Okay? The masculine energy cares more about their finances. And it's no coincidence that, coming to the ending of this card here, it says unhappy because of their resources. Some of them are unhappy because they might have created children with somebody they regret. Now they're on child support. Now they're dealing with toxic, feminine energy, where, toxic karmic energy, where they feel obligated to have to stay because they cannot, one, support themselves financially on their own, as well as take care of you. So they're stuck. They're stuck. They feel obligated, to their babies. Okay? And if they don't have children, they feel obligated to the childhood within themselves, where they're just going to be goofy and play around all day long. Okay? So when it comes to the future, okay, their future is not going to be looking too bright. Okay? Because they don't know how to let go. Excuse the noise in the background. They're doing lawn work. They don't know how to forgive themselves. They don't know how to let go. They don't know how to cut people off. They know how to cut you off, but they don't even have you cut off completely. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have you cut off completely. They still watching you. They wondering what's going on with you. They wondering why you're not sweating them. Okay? They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you would move on, or the thought of you moving on. They like that triangulation. They like that shit, be honest with you. They like balancing multiple partners, whether it's a female who got two masculines running around, or it's a masculine who got two females running around. They love that power. Okay, so they got trust issues. Okay, they're being told to trust the universe, but they not reflecting that, because it's a lot of drama going on in their life. They're not at peace at all. They're not happy because there's too much arguing, too much fighting, too much he say she say, but they don't even realize they put themselves in this situation. They put themselves into this situation, okay, where now they have trust issues. Okay? So yes, they're going to come to you damaged if they have not healed. Yes, they're going to come back to you damaged if they have not healed. So some of them will come in. Some of them will come in saying, hey, I want to be with you now. I miss you. Or I'm over that. I'm over that karmic. I'm over it. But really, they're lying about how they feel about everything. It's pretty much backwards. Actions speak louder than words, and their actions is going to unfold in front of your eyes. Whether either you might catch them texting, calling, you might touch them, check them. You might catch them on social media, looking at their profiles and stuff. You're gonna catch them. They're gonna expose themselves. The universe will do it for you. You don't have to do it yourself. You will be guided naturally. It will come to you automatically. So they're still holding up that lie of, if they come into you, they come to you, I want to commit. I'm over that. This and that. That's the past. Okay? What should you do if they do come to you? Hold your heart in your hand, not theirs. Hold your heart in your own hand. Don't give it to them. Be patient enough, because I know you're not going to say, some of you will walk away because you don't trust them anymore. But some of you will say, hey, all right, well, let me see where this is going. When you do open yourself up to this partner who still has not yet healed, because they have not yet healed, just hold your heart in your hands, please. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust what they have to say right away. I'm not saying just like treat them like you can't trust them, but give them the benefit of the doubt. See where they at, see what they're doing, see how their actions. If you choose not to give them the benefit of the doubt, then wait until they're actually strong enough where they actually speak in the way that they should, and respecting your space the way that they should. So some of them, like I said, they're lying and they're living a lie because they're unhappy. Okay, they don't have enough finances. They don't have enough resources. That little stimulus check is gone now. Okay, they might have blew it. So now they're back at square one, where they burned some bridges. Okay, they might have burned some bridges with you or someone else, and their resources is low. And now they're panicking. They don't know what to do. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna have their cake and eat it too. Okay, because in their minds right now, I want something that's gonna make me feel good. If my finances are low, I want a bunch of people that's gonna help me. If my frequency is low, I want a bunch of people that's gonna give me theirs. Okay, so be mindful. They are not coming in happy. They can smile all day. They can do all that, all that, but they still have issues to heal. Okay. So let's see what else, Spirit. Yep. See, you got the High Priestess of fire. So that's definitely definitely going to bring that karmic energy. They're going to bring that fire to you. They're going to come in raising all kinds of hell. They're going to come to you physically to ruin you. Okay? They're going to come because they want to take what they believe is theirs. Alright? They're coming to take your power. They're coming to bring that drama. Whoever they're dealing with, that karmic energy as well, has drained the shit out of them. They argue with them and fight them. It's definitely a feminine energy who's done the hell raising. Okay? And has caused this person a lot of drama. Okay? So they need a safe house to run to. And they're going to run to your house. But they're not going to close that chapter with this karmic energy. So guess what? That fuel is about to come your way. You're about to feel that wrath of the karmic energy. If they have not yet finished and closed that chapter, because they have not yet closed that chapter. They're going to lie about closing that chapter, but they haven't. They just ran, or they're trying to come to you because they want to reflect that negative energy, okay? So just be mindful that if they do come and they have not closed that chapter, there will be some karmic energy tailgating them, male or female. Yep, the cycle, okay? So, like I said, this person is stuck on a cycle. All right, they continue to keep repeating. If they until they learn, they're not gonna let go until this masculine, feminine, whoever is dealing with this energy, whoever it resonates to, until they actually move on. You know, they moving on with their life, but they're not letting go of that past. They holding on to it, and it's a repeated cycle. And that's why they holding on to it, because they still stuck in that what they would call hell cycle, where they repeating it. So it's meeting the karmics, whether it's male or female, meeting your partners, and you're repeating these cycles over and over and over. It's drama. You're bonding towards drama. Like I told you, it's trauma bonding. With the connection, it's toxic as shit. They gotta love themselves. They're not loving themselves enough to know their worth to say, "Hey, look, I'm not arguing with you. I'm out of here." No, they don't say that. They say it temporarily, like, oh, you know, for a couple hours, and they come back. Oh, what you doing? I'm sorry. I love you. Let me come back. Ooh. It's toxic. It's trauma bonding. So let's see what's going on. What else, Spirit? So they're still stuck in that cycle. Okay, so message. Okay. So you got the messages, like they're getting you. Some of them will text you. Some of them call you. Okay. So don't be surprised if you get a message from them. Okay, but it's always going to be about them. Okay, so they will text you. So if some of you guys thinking like, oh, are they going to text me? Are they going to call me? Yeah, they're going to text and call you. Yeah, they're going to hit you up. But they have not let go the past yet. You just addition to their little plan. Okay, triangulation issues. They you know, that gathering up a whole bunch of people. Okay, they still going to bring you into it. Okay, like I said, they have not let you go as well. If they already met you, they have not let you go. They just put you in the back burner for right now. But they have not yet let you go. And when they pull you forward to the forefront, they're going to put the karmic in the back. But they have not yet let that karmic go as well. So guess what that karmic is going to do? The karmic is going to come along with the masculine and feminine, whoever, to your future. Like they say, cut those ties before you go to a new relationship. Okay, cut it before you go to a new relationship, because in that new relationship, all you're going to do is talk about your ex all day. Talk about the good and the bad and the ugly. Talk about what they did do and what they didn't do, so you can pull that energy over to this next person. Okay? So be mindful that, like I said, they will text you, message you, they will hit you up. Okay? But they're not coming with peace. They're coming with drama. Okay? They're coming with trust issues. And I see trust, but I'm seeing that they have issues. And the issues is drama. Gossip. They bring in that, oh, I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody now. I need to tell you about my problem. Because what they're trying to do is pass it off to you. Pass their responsibilities off to you. So yeah, they will call you, text you. Oh, I just need to talk. I just need a friend to talk to. I just need somebody to talk to. When somebody really say that, they just need to pass that burden, that bondage on to you. And guess what you would do? You would accept it because you're trying to be a friend. You would trust them because you're trying to be a friend. So you let them in, you let them talk about your situations, but you will realize they have not yet let that go, that they're stuck in a cycle. You will realize this when they start to talk about their issues. Okay? So you got belonging. Okay? So they're letting you know, like, hey, look, they're gonna future fake you. They're gonna lie about you believing. They're gonna lie about belonging to you. Okay? They're gonna tell you all. They're gonna sing all them sweet songs, say all that sweet nothings. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. First, they're going to tell you about their problems, though. But then they're going to say, hey, when I was with you, or when I was dealing with you, you wasn't like that. You know? You know, I would rather be with you than be with my ex. Okay? So they're going to come to you saying, hey, I want to commit to you. You belong to me. We belong together. We belong together. But they're going to be lying about it. They're going to be lying about it because, yet, they still have not let go of the past. They have not let go of the past. They bring in their past to their future. Okay? So they're going to tell you you belong to them. Let's see. One more card, Spirit. So you got choices. Okay? Unhappy because they didn't make the right choice. Alright? They didn't choose the right person. They didn't make the right choices. So they're going through their karma and they're going through the regrets, the stages as they're supposed to. You know, some of them will be in this dark night of the soul stage. Let them go through it. You have to be strong enough to know that this is what it is. Identify the shedding when it's going on. This is shedding. Alright, this would be shedding. This would be the partner shedding and making choices based off of. Okay, so they will. Let me see. Let me ask the angels some more. Okay, so they will be making bad choices. They're going to choose, okay, according to what makes them feel better. But it don't make it the right choice. Okay, they made the wrong choice. They're making the wrong choices. First of all, they made a wrong choice by coming to you and lying to you. Okay? So be mindful of that. So they're going to tell you everything you want to hear. Okay? They're going to try to tap into, yes, we are this, we are that. But if they're still holding on to that past, let them go. Let them go and deal with that toxicity on their own. Let them clear that baggage out on their own. They don't need your help to do so. They want your help to help them clear out that baggage, but they will never learn. They took that alternative route. They made the wrong choice. Now they're unhappy about it. Let's see. Give me 2 cards, Spirit. A year from now. Okay, some of you will hear from your partner a year from now or within a year. Okay. Sometime this year. Hopefully they will start taking these actions within a year from now. And you have listen to your intuition. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Alright. So don't let them fool you. Alright, they will come to you either a year from now or within this year, but it will be within that 1 year period. Okay, you will hear something from them. Something from them within this time period, right? From here to a year. Okay. So, alright. That is what I'm getting for this twin flame connection, masculine and feminine. Okay, if this resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay, if you'd like to book a personal reading and find out what's going on your journey, you can check the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, donations are welcome. Peace.